How's it going, internet? So I've been trying to get this online stuff to work for the last, well, basically yesterday. All day yesterday I was trying to get this PlayStation 4 Tekken 7 online stuff to work. And I wasn't getting anything. I was getting nowhere. I was getting no matches. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Today, I heard through the grapevine, thanks to the goons, somebody suggested that you can sit in match list and ranked, and you will get a match. So I started doing it about an hour ago, and waited about 10-15 minutes. I got a match. And I played it, and it was extremely responsive. It felt very good. I was complete ass. Like, I can't even tell you how bad I am at this game. I can't tell you how bad I am at this game. I can't explain it. You have to see it for yourself. I feel like a newborn child. It's so insane. I couldn't do anything. Well, I mean, I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, it was a perfect, no latency. I could press, but everything came out. Just watch. All right, just watch. If this works, just watch. All right, you'll know what I mean. Right away. You'll know what I'm trying to say here. It's really bad. It's really bad. I'm really bad. Latent. There was like no input. Like I couldn't even believe it. Oh, I could hardly believe it. But this is tough. The ebb and flow is so. It's so out of this world. I can't even grasp when I can press a button, when I can or should. It's just watch. Just watch. It's leaving me speechless. I can't even describe it.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god, it's not what I wanted.
Round 2.
Ugh.
Fight. KO.
I'm so not used to anything. What's up, Betch?
Fight.
I'm not used to any of my buttons. I'm not used to anything in this game. I gotta break the habit of duck crouching. I'm crouching and blocking because of Street Fighter. Betch, how's it going, man? I actually got a match. Let's see if we can do another one. I've been trying to get this to work for like the last hour, and I actually got 2 matches in. So I decided I would turn on the stream and see if I can get a few matches recorded. This is the first time I'm going online with Tekken. I've never played Tekken like seriously before. I used to play with my buddy a long time ago, but oh my god, this shit is so... Nothing has prepared me for this. Nothing has prepared me for this. Playing the basic game of this game is nothing like what it's like online. It is so difficult figuring out the pace of a match, and that's like the most basic element of the game. Just the pace of how things go is insane.
Fight. KO.
I got it. That's what I need to work towards.
Fight.
I'm trying to strafe. I don't know anything about movement. I don't know how to move. I don't know buttons. Fetch, I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm doing good. This guy's just doing combo vids on me right now.
KO. Round
This is really hard.
fight.
He's hitting a lot of buttons.
KO.
He's hitting a lot of buttons. I don't know how to stop it. But I have options, I just don't know how to stop it. Okay, so he can punish 1-2-2. That's not safe. So I just need to do 1-2. I just need to do 1-2. 1-2-2 is totally not safe. He totally just straight up punished that. I have no idea. I mean, I have ideas, but like putting them into practice is really hard. Betch, I'm having a good time. I feel like a newborn child. It's the only way to describe this sensation. I feel like I did when I first played Xrd. When I had no fighting game experience trying to play for real, I felt like this when I played Xrd. I didn't even know what a button was. I didn't know what a DP was. I knew what they were, but I didn't know actually how to do anything with that. I didn't know what they were in practical terms. I didn't know how to use them. I didn't know what to do. It was so foreign a concept, and it was brand new. And it took me 3 months just to get kind of competent at Xrd. I feel that way in this game. I feel that way right now. This Tekken stuff is so foreign to me. You saw it yourself. I can't even defend myself. I can apply a little bit of pressure. I can get kind of lucky when they spam and I back off. The movement in this game is so essential, and I'm so scared to move in this game. I feel as though it's not like I'm in molasses, but it's like the importance of every input that I make is so vital. There's no wasted input in this game. You have to do well. You have to know what you're doing in order to defeat the people who are just mashing buttons, because the guys who are mashing buttons are going to do really well. And, you know, when you don't know how to defend yourself, you're going to be free to that button mashing. And it's kind of aggravating, because I haven't been this bad at a fighting game since I first tried back in Xrd. I thought I would have something to bring over to the table, but I gotta tell you, man, this is like a fresh, clean slate. It's like someone scrubbed out the fighting game portion of my brain. It feels as though I've never touched a fighting game before in my life. That's what it feels like. I can't believe it. Soul Calibur 2. I didn't even do this bad in Soul Calibur 2 when I fought Eris. I actually took a few rounds off that guy. In this one, it's just, I don't know. The pace, the nature of the game is such a foreign thing to my brain and to my hands. Like, I can watch videos all day. They make it look so easy. It's not easy. You actually, there is some sort of a rhythm to this game, some sort of a pace, and I don't know what it is. This shit is crazy tough, but it's also really, really fun, because I love the fact that I am so new to this that I have no idea what I'm doing. What's up, Liquid Identity? Is this your first Tekken? So I've played Tekken offline a bunch, you know. I mashed with brother, and I had a buddy back, you know, a couple years that I would play on the PSP with. We would do that, remote play on that. This is basically my first Tekken. Like, I've never really... I've never really taken it seriously and learned how to get, like, beyond button mashing. I can do some combos, but only in training mode. When I'm actually in a fight, like, I don't understand. I really don't understand what's going on in a fight. I don't really understand the basic principles of, like, self-defense and things of that nature. Wow. So yeah, it might as well be my first Tekken because I'm practically a newborn right now, but I am enjoying it quite a lot. I hope that they can fix this network issue. That's the other thing that's kind of going on today, is that we cannot connect through ranked and through player the way we're supposed to. So somebody gave me a bit of a tip that if you sit in the matchmaking list, the match list here that I'm sitting in, where there's no music, occasionally you will get matched up with people. It does seem to take a long time sometimes. I waited upwards of 15 minutes earlier before I started streaming, but it is seemingly working. I have yet to win a match. I have not won anything, and I've had maybe like 3 or 4 matches now. Oh my god. Oh god, did I do a button? I figured she was gonna do that weird high and I could scoop under it. What about a strafe? Sidestep is no good.
Round 3.
I'm gonna back off again. That was not good. Wow, that combo! That was pretty sick. I didn't think that was going to combo. Is it even doing much damage, though? Why is it so little damage? Oh, God. Once I'm in this string of random buttons... Once I'm in that string of random buttons, I really fall apart. I really fall apart heavily on that. Yeah, you did it! I got one win. Oh my god, I actually got a win in. Good shit, internet. If you play online, you need to... Let's see if I can rematch this guy. If you play online, you need to see your opportunities, capitalize juggles, juggle well. It's why I hate online competitive Tekken. Yeah, there's a lot of virtual fighter learning your moves. So, requests cannot be set. I'm getting this a lot. I don't know if that's because people are just not rematching me, or if there's like an issue with that. Probably just not, like... Probably they're just not really doing it, I guess. So far, the people I'm finding online, Liquid Identity right now, the big problem with Tekken is that I don't know how to defend myself, and I don't understand the pace of the match. That's the best way I can describe it. The pace of the match. The way, I mean, you can see these guys are just kind of pressing a lot of buttons, right? They're mashing. And it's working really, really well for them, because I don't really understand how to stop a lot of that. I don't really know what's going to come out next. You know, when I don't know what's coming out next, it's hard to plan, right? So, but there's a lot of things you can do in Tekken to kind of fight that. It's just that it's such a new concept to me in the way that I am trying to implement these ideas and these things that I'm trying to do. It's such a new concept. I seriously cannot figure out. I mean, it doesn't feel natural, for one thing. I really have to think about it. And that's very hard to do when, I mean, your impulse is to just kind of play the match, right? Just kind of hit some buttons and play the match. But you really don't want that. You really want to, like, think about it, and you want to step up. So, like, right now, it really is just a process of, like, what are my buttons? When can I get my buttons out? Like, what am I looking for? Like, what do I do against a guy who really is just mashing the one punch over and over? Low jab, learn your fast moves and pokes, otherwise you have to know your high, mid, low blocks. Yeah, it's all that stuff. I mean, it's all that stuff, but I right now it really feels more like just the control of the game. It feels really good, by the way. Every match I've had has been very smooth. But it still feels kind of scary. I'm still quite scared.
Fight.
So I can only do that third hit later.
Fight.
See, like that, how she backed off? That totally left me vulnerable. The way that she backed off, man, it's so hard to figure these things out.
Fight.
Oh. I'm getting a little bit into it. I'm gonna see. I took way too long on that. I didn't get my third punch out. I didn't hit confirm that. It's okay. Don't worry about hit confirms right now. I'm too new to the system that I can't really do something like that. Just recognizing the situation and applying a tactic. That's what I need to do. I need to just relax. I'm still trying to get the pace. I'm learning my movement. You see, I managed to backdash a lot and get out of the range of some of our attacks. That's something that I really am trying to focus on. There's a lot of things that I gotta be honest, it's not that I'm focusing. It's just that I am really just, like, trying to apply each lesson individually and then merge them as a group. You know, so I gotta, like, if I'm getting hit a lot, I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I gotta get my movement down. I gotta block some more. I gotta get something there, and then when I kind of establish something, then I can kind of turn it.
Round one.
It's hard though.
Fight.
That was supposed to be the shoulder thing. I totally fucked that up.
KO. Round two. Fight.
So that's not a natural combo. She hit a button for some reason. Let's strafe.
Round four.
I'm getting something. I'm gonna try strafe again. Sidewalk was not good. Oh! Oh, no wonder. Okay, that's my bad. It doesn't help that I'm fucking up. It's okay. It's okay to fuck up combos. Combos right now are not important. I don't want to do my... I mean, I can do the one combo that I know, but that's not the point. The point is, I need to find my defense, and I need to find my openings, and I'm getting a little bit better at that. On that fight, I got a little bit better at it. There was a lot of spacing. Spacing seems to be... For that fight, spacing was really important. The problem is my spacing is not very good. I still need a lot of practice getting my movement down. So, like, when they're spamming like that, you see that sometimes I can create an opportunity by backing off. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I sidestepped a few times to see if I could get more opportunity that way, but she was doing a move that tracked. So even it was sidestep and a side walk, she was actually hunting both of those down at the start of each round that I did that at. So that was pretty interesting. This is definitely, like, it really is just, like, ground floor stuff here. I'm trying really hard to build this up. It's really tough. Oh, man. When her attacks fail, she goes defensive, Russian, and throw. I've noticed that, too. I am trying to do that. The problem is my basic movement of, like, dashing forward and throwing is really weak right now. And also, sometimes they do like to mash out. She was doing that later in the match. So at the start, you're right. That's what I needed to do. And then as the match progressed, she started mashing a lot more often, and I noticed I can get a forward 3-4. That's that step kick into a launcher kick. I've been doing that quite a bit. That's the only combo I can really go for right now. I'm not comfortable enough to do the other ones yet. But I do know one other that I could try and work on, but really, again, it's not about combos right now. It really is about being in a good position and then, like, responding properly and reacting properly, creating an opportunity through creating space. That's really what I'm trying to do. Virtual Fighter would be, man, we could use another one. I fucking would love that. Dinosaur and a kangaroo in this game. They removed both. Alex is the dinosaur. I forget what the kangaroo, I think, was Roger. They actually removed both. Supposedly they were going to have the kangaroo, but they took him out. Roger was actually in this one, and so was maybe Alex, but then they took him out because I don't know. They just took him out. I think someone said PETA got pissed, but I think that's a lie.
Fight.
Ooh. That was terrible. You see that spacing? That was terrible spacing on my part. My range was awful.
Fight.
He's waking up with a lot of buttons, so I can kind of... I'm going to back off.
Fight.
Whoa, that was sick. Okay, lot more buttons. Because she's hitting, she's going to go into the routine until I block. And then I block and she goes for some more buttons. Wow, that was a long range. Yeah, it's really tough. She's hitting buttons, but then she doesn't always hit buttons. This is the hard one.
Fight.
That got me good. That was a clean shot. Doesn't do much damage with her life like that, though.
Mission complete.
I mean, that was actually more than last time, though. Alright, so both times, I tried to attack after getting hit, and that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Trying to attack after you have been hit against a masher is not good. There is a little bit of a meta where if a better player is not going to attack sometimes immediately so they can get a bigger hit in. But that one was definitely... That one was a bad idea. It was instinct, and that was bad. It was a bad habit of trying to attack after being hit. I have to stop that. If I get hit, I can't press a button. I have to block. I have to sit there and block. That's a really hard thing to kind of get into my head because I'm not used to it. But I know what the problem is. So if I sit here and I remind myself, if I am getting hit, I have to block the next set of things. They might go for a much bigger move that maybe a quick attack will break, but let's be honest here, most of the time, I am getting hit. After being hit, I'm pressing a button and getting hit again. So even though that's right, even though I am correct sometimes in pressing a really quick button after being hit, most of the time I'm getting stuffed. So I gotta stop that. I gotta take the hit, and then I have to learn to not press a button, and I have to be on the defensive. If I don't do that, I'm gonna get blown up more often than I am going to interrupt. It's just not gonna work out well. Especially if they're mashing on the buttons, which these guys... that's the starting point for Tekken, is mash a lot of buttons, so... Liquid Identity, I appreciate you stopping by and giving me some helpful advice, man. I apologize if I seem like I'm ranting. It's really hard learning fighting games. This is kind of my process, you know. I just kind of go online, I get beat up, and I try really hard to kind of pull the camera back in my brain and just kind of watch and like, what am I doing that's getting myself hit? It's really hard. It's really hard to do that, like, when you start getting situated in a fighting game. The more you're good at a fighting game, the more you're used to it, the harder it is to kind of be introspective about it. But at the start of a game like this, where I am brand fresh, spanking new, I just have no idea what I'm doing, I have no confidence in any button or any movement or anything, this is when I get to step up and really get to hard analyze. You know, I could really look at myself like this because I have nothing, and it's so much easier to step away when you have nothing. Anyways, I'm glad that we're getting some matches here. This is something I was having a hard time with yesterday. I couldn't play. I couldn't get any ranked or player matches. All we had was lobby. But it's working now. I'm able to get some... It's not working now. Everything is still broken. But if you sit in this match list, I seem to be getting matches every couple of minutes, every like 5-10 minutes. It's a hell of a long wait. And we have quite a bit of a loading time too. But, hey, at least I'm playing, right? I'm playing some online Tekken. It's, that's good. That's very, very good. I was going to go buy the PC version. And I was going to go play that, because apparently the PC version does not suffer from any online issues right now. But, to be honest with you, I was really hoping to focus on PS4.
Fight.
Woo! Man, this guy's crazy.
Fight.
Wow. Okay. So he's gonna go for lows after he gets my ass kicked. Alright.
Fight.
Okay, so he's in a crouch state, so my high is gonna lose out hold of that. And I tried to do back one, that was no good there either. Alright, So a lot of Yoshimitsu's moves that he is spamming puts him in a crouching state when he's done. So my high Punisher is whiffing. I don't have a medium Punisher that comes out very quickly, and so the fact that he is fighting so hard and mashing on all those buttons, it's nice that he rematched. The fact that he is pushing those buttons a lot, and I don't have a medium in which to contest, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to sit there and block. Pretty sure. Most characters have a faster punish game than Fang does. Fang does not have a very good punish game. So you have to try really, really hard to not play that game. You have to really find other avenues of dealing with it. And just kind of sitting there and blocking might be my best opportunity here. Isn't your up forward a mid launcher? I don't believe so. And he has if you're talking about the hop kick, I'm not sure. And it's also not very good. Like, it's just not very good in general. But you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Hang on. It seems to be working pretty good here. Yeah, I got hit. I got hit again, and I got a block. Okay, I was mashing in the middle of that string. Thinking that I'd get something. That was not good. Okay, so I'm missing that combo. That should work. Okay, so he blocked, and then I tried to press a button, so that was a bad idea. So I tried to interrupt that, and it was not a good idea. Went for a grab, that was a bad idea. Tried to counter him with a standing triangle to see if I could reach, and it did not reach. That's tough. That up F4, that up forward +4 actually worked out pretty good. I couldn't capitalize off of it because apparently my combo does not work with that because he is not in a standing state. He is technically in the middle of a move, and if I catch him in the air or if I catch him crouching, if I catch him in anything other than a standing state, that combo there, either I have to do it much sooner or it's just not going to work. That tailspin attack is forward 1+2. So it wasn't connecting. I'm not sure if that's because of my timing or if it was something else. Fang's punish game is mid-range. That's why he's a dickhole. Yeah, and it's really hard to be at mid-range if you don't know how to stop someone from being in close range. If you don't have good movement and you don't have good control of Fang, it's really tough to establish that mid-range game. But he is really good at it. I also think he's pretty good at the longer range as well because of that forward 3-4. It's really powerful. If they're going to try and do something back there, I catch him a lot of the time. Yeah, I need a much better combo. I'm not really sure what I can do. I can cobble something together, but remember again that right now it's not about the combos. I honestly don't mind doing an up forward 4 and then whiffing the combo at the end of it. That doesn't really register with me right now. It would if I was actually if I had some pretty good basics with this game. I'd feel pretty bad about that. But I'm really just not on the combos right now. I just have the one combo, and then I have maybe one or two others that I might come up with. But yeah, I think it's really important to focus on what you want to focus on. I don't want to focus on combos. I want to focus on protecting myself and retaliation. That's what I want to react. I want to be able to kind of see what's coming and then react to it is what I really want to work on. And that's just time and grinding out matches. And then the combo thing will probably just come naturally. You know, I'll come up with something, I'll cobble something together, and I'll just use it for a while. Far from a Fang player, though, well, you definitely had that up forward oh man, I hate notation. Up forward +4 that you mentioned was like a complete game changer. I completely blew him up with that a bunch of times, just spamming it. Of course, I was trying to spam it. Is this the same guy? This guy's spacing. He's got spacing.
Round two.
This is gonna be tough.
Fight.
I don't know what that was. Was that an instant kill?
Fight.
Yeah, this guy's really patient. This guy's not spamming. Yeah, he's being very patient, and I'm using. I'm not used to that. Damn. He's very patient. He was blocking every attack that I threw. When it was my turn, he would just block it, and then he would punish. So I need to block him. I just need to block him. I don't know how to block Yoshimitsu, and I gotta learn that. Let's talk King. You've been maining since Tekken 2? Jesus Christ. Man, you probably just wreck people with command throws alone, right? Although they're mashing, so maybe you can't really get your grabs out. If people are mashing, then you can't really grab very well in this game. You gotta get them to stop mashing. But King's probably got I mean, King looked like he has a lot of shit in this game, so you could probably get him to do that. King got some major upgrades in the last few Tekkens. He's a contender, yeah, he looks really good. He looks really, really good.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, so he's very patient. I'm gonna stop with the big damage. That's a guaranteed hit. Alright. So I'm not seeing any of his lows. I'm not blocking low at all. Okay, so he did a flash after that attack, and that caused a parry to my grab. So I was supposed to get a blue drive out of that, and I didn't.
Fight.
Yeah, well, I had a little bit of a comeback there. I kind of figured out a little bit that I could get him in a bit of a pressure string with the one low, one low, one low. And then when he started doing flash, the problem is I discovered that too late. And I had a game plan, but I cobbled it together too late. And he had the life advantage at that point, and I couldn't make the comeback. I had a game plan, but it didn't last long enough. That guy actually knows a thing or two about the game. He at least knows more than I do. The other guys are just mashing. Here's the thing. Mashing in Tekken does work at the intro level, for sure. But it's not going to hold up once people start learning how to do stuff, right? Now, I'm losing the mashers because I just don't know the basics of the game. Once I get them, the mashers should be less of a threat. Like, a lot less of a threat. But guys like that, he's patient. He's actually knowing a little bit about when he can punish me. And he knows that I'm not blocking low, and he knows that I can't handle all the weird Yoshimitsu gimmicky mix-up stuff. He knows that. So all he has to do is apply his character's basic mix-up game, and he's good. I just have to hold that, because I've never seen it before. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't defend it. For one thing, I'm not even trying to defend against it a lot of the time. A lot of the time, I'm trying to contest it, and I'm getting blown up for contesting it. I gotta block more. I just have to block more. If I would stop pressing the button so much, I could have had a better chance of blocking. Eventually, he discovered that I was blocking, and he started going for lows. I never really started blocking low because I didn't want to get blown up to anything mid. So I just kind of took those low shots. And it was working out in that last round where I managed to make a big gamble because I figured he was going to go for the kill, and I actually was like, okay, I get a big shot here because he's going for the kill. But yeah, it's very tough. It's very tough, but man, it's really fun too. Tekken is a fun-ass game to play, and it feels so good in the hands. Like, every match I've had so far, I feel like it's almost practice mode level. Like, it feels really good. Command throws are kind of for amateurs. They are not King's staple move. Yeah, but I mean, you also have to like know. You have to know how to break King's command throws, right? They're commands, so you got to learn how to do that. But if they're mashing, I don't know how you're gonna win if you're mashing. I don't know. Well, here's a King player. We'll see. We'll see what it's like being on the receiving end, right? We'll see how it goes.
Fight.
Oh shit! Oh my god. I don't know what that is. Is that 1 plus 2? That has to be 1, 1, 1 plus 2.
Fight.
Okay, that's not what I wanted. Ugh! I love that follow-up. I love that follow-up somersault.
Fight.
Oh! That got me right in the knee. Ugh!
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna hurt a lot. Oh! There's half my health right there.
KO.
Okay, created the space. Press the 1. Created. That was a game plan. That was not a reaction. I backdashed and then pressed 1. That was not a reaction. I just backdashed and pressed 1. I really should have reacted. Not game planned. I was just like, I don't even want to react. I'm just going to back. I should have just backed up, waited a moment, and then press 1. Give myself room to see what he's doing, and then react. My reactions are slow as shit, but I need to kind of work on that. It's just, again, it's just one of the many, many things I got to work on in this game. Most decent players will break chain throws within the first 1 or 2. I guess it's simpler in this one too, right? You could press either 1 or 2 and be good to go.
Round 1. Fight.
Oof. Oh man, those aren't the commands. Ooh. What the hell was that?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Man, he's kicking my ass with that rage drive as soon as he gets it. I got hit with it each and every time.
KO.
Oh Oh, where's my shoulder? What did I get? Oh, man. That was a shoulder.
Fight.
Nope, wrong buttons. Ah! I'm using all the wrong buttons. I'm using all the wrong buttons.
Round 4. Fight. KO.
All the wrong buttons.
Final round. Fight.
Ugh! I should have just done the 1 forward 3. I figured it out a little bit though, right? I figured it out. I got my salty run back. It's 1-1. This is the other funny thing about this game. You do the salty run back, you get a 1-1, right? So you only get the rematch one time. That shit was funny. He doesn't know air throws either. Yeah, he wasn't doing... What is that? That run-up power bomb thing? Yeah, he wasn't really doing that. Yeah, this guy did not know ground either. Yeah, he didn't really get it. But look, I mean, he's probably new like me. He was figuring me out pretty good, but then I kind of figured it out back that he was not protecting his low. He wasn't doing that. And he was going for moves that are mids. His problem was exactly my problem in the last match. He was going for highs, then my opponent would duck underneath it, because your fastest move are all highs. So if you just go underneath it, all of it's going to whiff. That's really hard to get into my head. That's a completely new concept too. You don't whiff in 2D games because your attack is high. Your attack, whether it's high or low, doesn't matter. The animation could be like, straight up and down. It doesn't matter if you stand or block. The animation could be as vertical as possible, as diagonal, whatever it is. It could be up and left as far as it wants to be. And in a 2D game, it doesn't matter. You either block it standing or crouching, it doesn't matter. In this one, it matters. If your attack is way up and over their head, physically, it's not going to hit them. And you can go right underneath that, and you're good to go. This game is like physics, but not really physics, though. I mean, it has its own cores that really just... its own mechanics that mimic physics. You know what I mean? It's not like really kung fu. It's just mimicking kung fu. That shit was pretty funny. King is pretty hard to be good with for new players. He does seem pretty tough. I mean, you got to do the command stuff and everything. Remembering the command throws is tough, and then he's not really like a straight up brawler, right? He doesn't really have a lot of great buttons. I don't really understand King's game plan, to be honest with you. I've never played him. I don't know what he's like. I'm not really sure. I know he's got all those command grabs that are really brutal if you could get them, but yeah. Wave dashing is far from physics. Yeah, right. Wave dashing, Korean back dashing, it's very far from physics. But that's something unique to the game's mechanical input stuff. Like, it doesn't know how to do things. I mean, it does things like that's just the way the engine is built. Damn, I'm facing a first Dan already? Holy shit. What rank am I? I must be like rank 2, right? If I'm up against a rank 1 Dan. I mean, I was beginner I've been promoted like in every match. I'm 3rd Kyu? Oh, okay, so I'm getting up there a little bit. King can hit you hard by playing the patient game. He has a pretty good game against grounded opponents. Okazemi. Yeah, Okazumi. Yeah, alright. So, he's going to be a patient guy, huh? Patient is really hard. I'm not sure how to crack people open yet. If once my run-up throw doesn't work anymore, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Come and get some.
Damn. That is a law player right there. Jesus Christ.
Fight.
Back it up. Oh, fuck that up. That is a law player right there. He's hitting a lot of buttons and letting me do stuff.
Fight.
I tried to do it a wake up. That was not good. Oh shit! That was a grab from that range. That's pretty sick. How's the hop kick gonna work? Really badly. Really? I don't get the third strike?
KO. Round 4. Fight.
That was supposed to... I was stuck on that throw that didn't come out earlier.
Fight.
Got him with the second punch. Get him with those records. You can delay those as shit, but the third one doesn't actually hit. The third one is totally getting blocked. This guy's hitting a lot of buttons. It's getting kind of scary. The only reason I'm winning is because he's hitting a lot of buttons when he shouldn't be, when he needs to be more defensive. And he's not blocking low, but yeah. Yeah, I tried for the throw and I got like a bad input. I got something that wasn't a throw. The throw would have worked, but I got like, I don't know what I got. I got 1 and 2. I got 1, 2, or maybe 2, 1, or maybe like 1 plus 2. I pressed 1, 3, so I shouldn't even be getting 1 and 2, but my thumb must have just went over too far to the right or something. That was not good. Fucking difficult. Hang on a second, my brother's calling. He's probably gonna tell me that dinner is ready or something. But I'm in the middle of a match. I can't answer the phone right now.
Fight.
Okay, don't attack in the middle of that string. Okay, I tried to duck underneath it with the... Yeah. I tried to duck underneath it and it was a bad idea.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, it was too slow. I gotta do something else now. He's actually blocking at that. But I don't know what else to do. God. That was sick. See, like, I'm trying to back off from my offense and just defend this stuff. I'm trying to back off from offense and just defend this stuff. And you can see I'm getting blown up really good for doing that. Well, that was just him using rage art. I'm not at all incorporating the fact that when they are in rage that they're using the rage art. So I was gonna lose to that. I had to throw away that match because I'm not doing the right things on defense, and I gotta force myself to be in that position. If I don't let myself get beat up, then I'm not gonna be doing very good. Tashi Fighter NWO says GG. I guess GG's duder. Yeah, well, whatever. That was pretty good. Hang on a second. I missed a call from my brother. Give me. You know what? We have food coming. So I don't have very long to stream right now. I'll be back once I'm done eating, and I'll come do some more of this, because this is actually working, which is great. Yeah, suck it up. It's really, that's all it is. You just gotta hold that shit. I mean, I threw that... the part of me that really wants to compete is like, why did you throw that match away? But then my higher brain function, my reptilian brain is having a temper tantrum right now, but my higher brain functions are like, dude, calm down. You're trying to learn how to defend against this shit. Beating it is not enough. You gotta defend against it. You gotta shut that shit down, not through offense, but through your defense. Your defense is your weakness. Get good with that. Get good, noob. Give me a second. I don't know why my brother called me. Something might be going down. Internet, I apologize. It turns out food is indeed ready. I gotta go eat. I'm gonna be back. So I really just popped this stream on kind of out of nowhere because I was doing some tests to see if this would work, and it works. It actually feels really good. I think I'm gonna stick with it. I was gonna go get the PC version, but maybe I'll just wait until a later date for that. Or maybe I'll still get it. I might still get it because I can get it for like 40 bucks. Anyways. Liquid Identity. I didn't know you were such a Tekken player, man. That's really cool. I'm glad that you're here and giving me some advice. I appreciate it a lot. This is definitely hard to learn, but I'm having a great time learning it. I love Tekken. I love learning fighting games. Shit's really fun. Betch, thank you for stopping by. Have a good nap, my man. I will be back. I'm not quite sure when. Keep an eye on my Twitter, but I will fire back up and I'll be back. Thank you so much, man. It's great seeing you. I'm gonna stuff some fucking food in my mouth. I'll be back later.